Hey, what's poppin'? This your boy, Jay the Comedian. How y'all doing today? How am I doing today? Oh, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling real good. And yeah, this is an XJW video, so you know what to do. Hit the like button and leave a comment so the YouTube algorithm can show it to as many people as possible. Bring the light to the dark organization of Watchtower. What is done in the dark shall be brought to the light. But anyway, yeah, if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. You have very nice toenails. Some people don't have nice toenails, but you know, that's not up for me to decide. Let's get into the video. Today I want to talk to you guys about something that's incredible and crazy and sickening and sad, all wrapped together in one. You see, the Watchtower Bible Tract organization has a long history of telling people not to take blood transfusions. Now, in the UK, a young girl was ordered by a vicious and mean judge to live. Yeah, you heard me right. She is now under the orders of the United Kingdom's government to live. How dare that judge make that young woman live? What type of evil is this judge attached to? Satan himself, it must be. Because yes, her parents are requesting that she be allowed to die. Her organization is supposed to protect its members and do things like kick people out to keep the congregation clean and protected. They're requesting that she be allowed to die. I mean, am I the only one that's like, morally, this is kind of messed up, you know? Because when people in Jesus' time were dying, you know what Jesus did? He didn't say, oh, well, this will be a good example for the others. We'll let you perish, and it'll be, you know, something that we can use to let other people know that, hey, maybe you need to be with our religion. No, Jesus didn't do that. Jesus instead saved their life. A couple cases, people were dead already, and he brought them back. So why are we allowing people to die for this organization? Well, first off, let's get into this case a little bit more. So she's a 15-year-old girl in the UK, as I said, and she suffers from sickle cell anemia. This is a condition that attacks your blood. And fortunately, after, you know, science and everybody else, doctors and stuff, have all worked really hard to fix this problem, it's now manageable, you know? It's not perfect. It's still a very vicious and painful disease, but it's gotten better and it's gotten manageable. Now, one of the things that people with sickle cell from time to time have to do is take blood transfusions to help deal with it and to prevent them from having strokes and dying, you know? But when you're a Jehovah Witness and you have sickle cell anemia, it's damn near a death sentence. Because one of the parts of coping with sickle cell is getting a blood transfusion. So imagine that. Imagine that, just from top to bottom. First off, for you to become a doctor, you have to spend a lot of time, energy, and effort in school, getting an education. Same thing for scientists, right? You have to commit your life to getting an education and learning stuff, you know? So right there out the box, Jehovah's really not trying to help people cure any diseases, you know? He'd rather you come to Bethel, where you can make books for us. Just think about that for a second. Jehovah would rather have you making books for him than actually finding cures to the disease he created. Because he's not going to give you a cure. We just were lucky enough to figure out polio. Jehovah was like, oh, you figured out polio. Oh, I didn't think you guys would get that one. All right, well, cancer's next. Let's see if you can figure that one out. I left the cure for that really hidden. But yes, Jehovah Witnesses are not in any way trying to help fix the problem. And at every step, they're trying to make the problem even worse, even though scientists have gotten it to a point where it is manageable, where you don't have to die. You don't have to have these strokes. You don't have to have all these horrible things happen to you. We figured it out. We got that part mixed up. But no, here comes religion. The Jehovah Witness religion, to be specific. And yeah, they're like, well, yeah, we think you got it figured out and stuff, but according to the Bible, you shouldn't be eating blood. That is the thing. When you take a blood transfusion, you're not eating anything. You're taking a transfusion. You're taking an injection. That's like me saying, man, I need to go eat my flu shot today because, I don't want to get the flu. You don't eat a flu shot, you take a flu shot. The same way you don't eat blood, you take a blood transfusion. And this is the thing. If you're really going to be a stickler about, blood entering the body, then you know what you can't eat anymore? Meat. Chicken specifically. You know what chicken and other meats have inside of it? Blood cells. And in some cases, blood. Just straight up blood. Because the animal never all the way gets fully drained out of all its blood. The veins are still in there, especially if the chicken thigh. If you look at the chicken thigh right around the bone, there's a vein in there and it's blood inside the vein. I dare anybody try it. Check it out. A raw chicken thigh, look at the bone. There's a really strong, tight vein up in there and it's full of blood. And that vein rarely gets removed when cooked on any level. But this is the thing that I'm trying to point out. If you're going to be a stickler for blood entering your body to the point that you'd rather have somebody die than to take a procedure that will save their life, then okay, then you need to stop eating meat then, brother. You need to become a Vegisaurus Rex. You need to put out legislation to all of your members that meat is no longer allowed in the Jehovah Witness organization because it has blood in it. Why don't you put that legislation out? Oh, you can't because too many people will leave? Oh, man. It seems like people value their food more than they value their own life. Which is basically me, because I don't care what you say. My heart gonna stop tomorrow, but I'm gonna eat my goddamn cheeseburgers. You know it's gonna be. I'm just gonna do that. That's something that's gonna happen, and you can't convince me otherwise. I'm in a cheeseburger cult. Okay, I'm being silly, but seriously. You know how many people died for this organization? You know how they love to sit up and talk hella crap about all these other organizations and all the horrible stuff that's going on, and they haven't even figured out sacrificing yet. Human sacrificing should not be a thing in 2020. Actually, that sounds pretty 2020-ish to me, now that I said it out loud. But this organization profits from people dying. Legitly. I could be, like, Mel J, you overreacting. They're not really profiting from people dying. Really? Have you ever been to a Jehovah Witness funeral? Oh, especially one who died from a blood transfusion or for what they believed in the organization. Oh, it's disgusting. I'm talking about, well, they gave their life for Jehovah, and this is not a day to be sad. This is a day to rejoice. As a matter of fact, if you've never been to a Jehovah Witness meeting, come on down and learn why this person gave their life, why they believe so strongly in what they believed in that they were willing to die on the operating room table. Come on down to the Kingdom Hall of the Jehovah's Witnesses, and we'll tell you all about it. That is disgusting. From top to bottom, from bottom to top, I don't care how you look at it. That's the worst thing you can do at somebody's funeral, is to have a recruitment meeting. Not even top 10. That's it. That's the one thing you can't do. If I were to die and somebody came in there like, hey, we heard that Jay died and it's super sad, but look, we have these new packages for AT&T. Come on, you can get high-speed internet and 5G on your phone. Jay died so you can have this. I would hope somebody would kick that AT&T employer's butt. Now, I respect his hustle, but if you use my funeral to sell some crappy internet service, you deserve to at least get kicked in your balls. Yeah, that's how I feel. Yep, right in the balls. Both of them. Exclusively. Like, you kick one, and then you kick the other. 2 kicks, each ball. Like, that's how I would feel about somebody hijacking my funeral to recruit people to do anything. You know what's kind of meaning? This is the thing, man. And you got to really think about this, because it's to me, this is one of the craziest things in the world. The worldly judge and the worldly, what are they called, lawyers and stuff like that inside of the court that's battling the Jehovah Witnesses, they're fighting for this young woman's life harder than she is. Definitely harder than Jehovah is. Definitely harder than Jehovah's followers are. Do you hear me? Can you hear me? They are fighting harder for this young girl's life who hasn't lived nothing but 15 years. She hasn't lived a life at all. She is still a baby. She's not even old enough to drive yet. And even the judge, even though the judge eventually came to the right decision, even he said some stupid stuff. Like maybe kids should be allowed to die for their religion. Like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? This is one of those things that just always gets me upset, you know? Because taking people's life away from them as far as like their youth, it's not enough. Taking away somebody's education and their ability to financially provide for themselves and their children, not enough. Taking away loved ones out of each other's life and they're not dead. They just don't want to be around you no more because you don't follow Jehovah's rule. That's not enough. Taking a 15-year-old girl's life and giving their family only, well, you'll see her in the new system. Not even going to pay for the funeral. Oh, you can have a funeral at the Kingdom Hall. That'll save you some money. But the burial cost on it, they're not going to give her a dime. This billion-dollar organization. If somebody died trying to save my life, I would at least pay for the funeral. I would at least be there for the family and make sure they okay. This organization offers nothing and takes everything. Let's say, well, they offer the possibility to get into the new system as long as you do everything they want you to do. And then it's not an ability to get into the new system. It's a hope to get into the new system. They make you no guarantees. While I guarantee you they'll take everything that they can. They will rob you blind, your family blind. Even in death, they'll take out your will if you let them. So this is very simple, man. We need to speak out. We need to speak loudly. Talk with passion. Talk from your heart. And don't let anybody shut you up. Because this organization deserves all the attention that it gets and more. That's how they're successful, because they can do it in front of people. And even though it's done in front of people, people still don't know what's going on. So I feel for her, and I feel for her family, because she's indoctrinated. She don't know no better. She don't know how precious her life is, because she's been told all her life that it ain't precious. And hopefully one day she'll wake up. And I hope she do. And I hope it's before she turns 18, because chances are with sickle cell, you're going to need multiple blood transfusions throughout your life. And the moment she turns 18, chances are she's going to throw her life away for God. Anyway, I'm sorry to end on such a low note. But hey, it is what it is. You're not Scaramini. Love each other. Love your family. Be smart. Be strong. Take care of yourself. Be very smart about your finances. Always look for new ways to build something so you can leave something for your family going forward. Invest, real estate, stuff like that. And yeah, man, that's all I got for y'all today. I hope y'all having a great day. I was having a great day until I start thinking about this. It's your boy Jay the Comedian. Holla at your guala. Deuces.